Hi, this is I'll Explain. This is another I'll Explore where I will do a bit of an unboxing, at least for this portion and for this first model in the series. This is the Shock Gundam for Super Shock Gundam series for the Minipla Gundam build divers. This is a very interesting line because Super Minipla or Minipla is a candy toy line, as we will see later when we take a closer look at the box. Now this is a few years old, which we will also see later, and I have opened up to remove the gum so that you don't have to see it, but otherwise everything is still inside. And because this line and this series, this set sort of is quite special, that's why I will do a bit of unboxing as a record of how some of these oddball Gunpla were packaged and how they were sold. And maybe later, when I get to do some deep dive investigative work, I have some more, I have some reference material that I can use without me running into trouble using materials for relevant topics. So, you can see it have very Gunpla-esque font and then a big square that you may sometimes see on a HGUC box, but not always. Here, just an example. This is what I have lying around, a Jugok Jaeger. It have a square. I don't have a chart for what square is what, but that's what they all have for the HGUC line. HJAC, HG, GF and HGCE, all of those have their own square as well. But yeah, so from the front, it's presenting itself as more Gunpla-like. This is point one that's different from regular Minipla. In fact, here, for comparison, a Super Minipla Gridman. There's no Gunpla-esque front or design on it at all. You can clearly see the top. This is the Shock Gundam here, even though it still says Super Shock Gundam because the whole set forms Super Shock Gundam. Shock Gundam is just the core. But yeah, you can clearly see this is Shock Gundam. You can see here, if the camera would like to focus, you can see here a Gundam candy toy, and then Minipla, Gunpla. So this is both a Minipla and a Gunpla. In fact, somewhat rare for Minipla. This is made in Japan. Red Bandai logo, so this is kind of old. And also it's candy toy, so it's not quite actually part of the hobby brand. And yeah, it used to have a gum, but I remove it for everybody's health. Warnings, typical warnings. Candy toy. The back shows you Shock Gundam and the rest of the series, the rest of the set rather, that you can combine into Shock Gundam. I think you actually need extra, but we will get to that when we get to Super Shock Gundam. For now, this is just the package. And interestingly, the Super Shock Gundam limbs can go on to regular HGs. So that's that. Here is the Super Shock Gundam lineup. Shock Gundam that we are looking today, and then Shock Gundam, well, SG, Shock Gundam version of Gundam, Shock Gundam version of Chasaku, Shock Gundam version of New Gundam, and Shock Gundam Sazabi. And I will make a separate video for every one of them, and then I will make a video for Super Shock Gundam itself. But only this video will have the unboxing portion because they are more or less the same inside. Well, not really exactly the same, but the content isn't too different. That's the content in one bag. Without opening up the box just yet, I might eventually do it, but for now I want to keep the box intact. You can see they do have some instructions inside, but I don't think you need them. This is a pretty simple build, and let's see what documentation they have inside. Here is one of the runners. You can see it's labeled D1. This is B1. E1. A1. And C1. Now the brochure, build diver lineup, and then promoting how you can combine them with HG. Sticker, I probably isn't going to use all of them for my own sanity, but this is a Minipla candy toy style of sticker sheet. They are thicker, unlike regular Gunpla ones. That's it. That's the unboxing portion. See you a bit later after I am done with Shock Gundam. Many moons later. Alright, I have built the Shock Gundam. I also open up the box for the instructions because there are some odd pieces that end up not inside Shock Gundam, shockingly. Yeah, let's show the front as well of the open up box. Anyways, just like other build series, I will just do a simple overview. This piece is supposed to be a message board that you can write things on it, and it would fit on Shock Gundam's hand. But we are going to leave it out because that's sort of a gag accessory, and SD is just known to be fun, so I don't blame them. I use some of the stickers because I want to give them a chance and also show you how they are different from typical Gunpla stickers. Yeah, since they are thicker, they don't I don't want to say they stick well, but they don't really adhere closely to the surface they're on. They sort of want to keep in their flat-ish shape. So the smoother angle for the eyes is fine, but for the gem on the antenna, it is rough. I didn't do other stickers because it looks fine. It's kind of plain, but you know, it wouldn't look too bad once we have the whole big Shock Gundam combined. We will be full of colors anyway, so a bit of simplicity, monotone is fine. There are lots of ball joints on this guy, or her, who knows. Head is on a ball joint, so it's actually pretty expressive. Shoulder is on a ball joint, although it is one of the tougher ones. It is one of the tougher ones because it have a cup for it, I guess. Easily loosened up, but equally more maneuverable is the arm. It has a bit of an angle, so it is pretty action orientated, even, you know, without having that much. Even though it can easily wrench itself out, you can still do a lot of pose with it. The hand is just on a track that can turn. You can hold weapons or, you know, the sign. Interestingly, the front skirt does have a ball joint, so it can move a bit. Oh, and torso can turn. It is just a peg that turns left and right. Legs have a ball joint of its own. And then the feet have a ball joint of its own. So you can do some. Oops. Oh, and you know, the whole thing is hard plastic, so they come loose fairly easily, but yeah, you can do some expressive pose. So yeah, just as I said, because all the joints are in hard plastic, they come off rather easily. We'll take a look at the weapon later. Let's look over the back, the wing, and I'm not sure what this piece would. Well, this will be a new chest piece, but at the moment, I guess it's second segment of the wing. This is the face of Big Shock Gundam. I like how there is a storage for it on Shock Gundam, and how this looks like Big Shock Gundam's face is sort of at the back of Shock Gundam, even though it's not. So that's pretty cool. The weapon, Shock Gundam's weapon. It have a sword, a fork sword that looks like it have a barrel in the middle. I haven't watched the show for a while, but I don't remember it using it other than just as a sword. Although, if I remember correctly, I think the chest hole is supposed to be a cannon. Anyways, Shock Gundam doesn't really have a parent design. The colors sort of decor sort of reminiscent of Winning Gundam, but there's no relation of it, no relation talks of it in the show or in the set. So I guess that's that. So this is Shock Gundam from the Minipla Gundam Build Divers line. It is technically a SD Gundam, but it never say SD, so maybe it's a SD scale, not SD Gundam, or BB Shensi. It doesn't have that mark either. So it is a regular Gundam in the style of Super Deform or BB Shensi or BB Warrior. We will come back next time with another one in the Shock Gundam series / lineup. Thanks for watching.